In
the financial crisis that happened in 77, they said that the two daughters of the two people that owned the building couldn't deal with being like really broke. So they came up with the idea to come here to the tower and to kill themselves. And good morning, guys.
That's the music though, Jimmy. Good morning, guys.
Alright, we'll make this quick. Little tip for you, we're on our way to Ghost Tower, but little tip for you, you cannot eat inside an air-conditioned vehicle in Thailand. It is considered rude.
It's not something acceptable, like we don't normally do it. It's not something like a rule that you can't. It's like a norm, basically. Like
it's like being polite by not doing it. So we're gonna head to the BTS station, from the BTS station to the Ghost Tower. Hopefully this all goes smooth. We'll catch you when we get there.
Look at that. Just finished like 3. How many chopsticks did you eat? 2. And this one hamburger from 7-Eleven. There's so many people. Like actually this time is not the rush hour at all. It is about 11 o'clock and there are so many people already.
After a short but sweet BTS ride.
How sweet? How is it sweet?
Because I was with you. So after a short BTS ride, we have made it. So this is actually right next to the sky bar that was featured in The Hangover 2. So we get to see that from the rooftop. Hopefully we can make it up. First we'll stop at the coffee shop and then head over to the tower. And just look for this wall off the main road, and the door should be right here.
I'm so hungry.
Here's your
This is the creepiest building.
Nobody is there, seem like.
Somebody's right there that lives there.
You saw?
I've watched it in the video. He lives right there.
Oh really? He live here.
It's a TV.
ขอเข้าไปได้ไหมคะเห็นเคยมีเพื่อนคนหนึ่งค่ะที่เขามา when he come here that
No,
that
just
guy
like 3 weeks ago.
3 สัปดาห์ที่แล้วคือเคยมีเพื่อนคนหนึ่งเขามาค่ะก็ประมาณ 2-3 อาทิตย์ที่แล้ว
Tell him we'll pay him 1,000 baht.
เขาขึ้นไปข้างบน
เสียตังค์เหรอ
ใช่ค่ะ
เสียเท่าไหร่อ่ะ
1,000ประมาณกันหลายคน
มาหลายคนเนี่ยเสียตังค์เท่าไหร่
He asked how much we will pay
1,000 baht.
ให้เวลาชั่วโมงนะ
คะ
ชั่วโมงเดียวนะ
Oh he give us 1 hour
That's fine.
trip in Bangkok ทำดูแบบนี้
เห็นก็จะโทรเรียกตำรวจเลย คุณต้องอยู่ฝั่งนี้มาฝั่งนี้ก็ไม่เห็นไม่อยากให้ขึ้นมันไม่มีอะไรเลยคุณก็อยู่ฝั่งนี้คุณเดินข้างหลัง
So many people were coming up here and so many bad things were happening. They were using the building for not only like a tourist attraction and sightseeing, but they were using it for adventurous, like, and not only adventurous, but very bad things were happening here, so that they welded the door shut. And now apparently the door is open.
อย่าลืมนะชั่วโมงนะ
Alright, so we made it in.
This looks like the one that people hang to themselves. Look at the way it is.
Yeah. So in 2000,
It's not? Oh
in
shit.
2014,
to use the whole thing together like a line to go across from two things.
so this is well known to be one of the places that people came for drug use and suicide. So that's why they locked the whole building down and didn't allow any tourists in anymore. Because in 2014, a backpacker actually came up here and hung himself. So it took them a long time to find the body. After they found the body, it was so decomposed that it took them using the DNA to figure out who it was.
Find what?
You'll only find suffering here.
It's the kids.
It doesn't smell right. What's wrong, Joe? Actually, it's really hard to breathe as well.
That's not the heat.
Huh?
It's not the heat.
So it seems that most of the rooms here, like we said, the building was 90% complete. Most of the rooms here have the flooring, like the hardwood floors that just need to be finished. They have the bathrooms, they have like the tubs and the toilets and things like that. But you can see like massive decay from the buildings and people just destroying it over years. Oh. You can see that they just smashed through the walls and wrote graffiti all over the place. But it's really creepy. There's like ropes everywhere and rooms boarded off and everything. We're only about, I don't know, 20 floors up.
Yeah, just about.
About 20 floors up, so we got another 13 to go at least. Here, I'll take a walk down to the building. So there's a Thai movie that was made about this place and the financial crisis that happened in 77. They said that the two daughters of the two people that owned the building couldn't deal with being like really broke. So they came up with the idea to come here to the tower and to kill themselves. And apparently one of the girls had shot herself and the other one decided that she couldn't do it. But look at this. You have a beautiful view of the river. Some of these rooms are just, all of the rooms are equipped with these terraces. And you can see all the way around the building are these terraces. In 2008, the architect that built this property was actually found guilty of murder from somebody in the Supreme Court. He was actually locked up and in prison for 2 years, and then he was let out in 2010. So, not sure what happened there.
What is that for?
The light.
Yeah, but why they paint it pink?
Thought it'd make it seem more creepy when they turn on the light for people.
For what?
Also, because if you turn on the light like this, the light will travel farther, but it also won't hurt your eyes to where your eyes have to adjust after turning it off.
Okay.
Red is actually the one color that travels farther than light.
12th floor? Oh, somebody actually kindly write it down on the wall or paint it on the wall.
Until it stops.
This is
Maybe you cross over.
This is really dangerous. Like there is the hole here. If you fall here, you just die right away. So let's take a look. Oh, that must be the condominium and the traditional toilet here. I assume this is the separate section room for the construction worker right there. Ready?
The roof is what we're going for.
Yeah.
Graffiti and fucking shit.
Oh look, you couldn't move it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's holding
like
you.
in your foot.
No, because it was holding you over here.
You alright?
อ๋อไม่เป็นไรไม่มีเลือด
You good then?
Yeah.
Watch yourself. You watch your step while it's barred.
Yeah, this ooh,
It's just piping.
it's so dangerous.
I mean, not piping. It's
rebar.
Yeah, there you go, rebar.
What? What are you looking for?
Maybe set it there. I think it's one more up.
Where are you going?
Up there.
The monkey is working.
Get up here.
Ooh, ooh,
There you go.
ooh, 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 ooh.
4 miles?
So I'm gonna shoot a couple facts at you guys, let you know about the building and the ghost tower itself. So it was being built in 1977 when the financial crisis happened in Thailand. They were actually 80 to 90% done with it, and then the crisis happened. So the trust fund that they had working to actually provide the rest of the money for the build on this ended up falling through. So they had sold 60% of all the apartments in the building. And after the crisis ended, they needed 1.5 billion baht to finish the building, and they only had 600 million. So because of the economy booming after the crisis, they didn't have enough money to finish the building.
Dude, this is like...
I know you're on the edge of like a 60-story building, but can I just get your wallet?
There we go. Just speak.
I said, "Ta, can you talk about when we got up here?" She says, records me. Alright, so when you get up here, there's actually like 2 ways to get up here. You can just follow the main staircase that he lets you in. It goes all the way up. Well, I think so, right?
Yeah,
it goes all the way up.
Yeah,
and then you can split, and on like the 34th, 35th floor, that separates. You can go to the middle and you can take a bigger staircase up, or there's a small staircase on the side. You got to be careful because the sky bar that was in the hangover, the owner of that building actually owns this building too. So like the security guard's worried that if we're on that side of the building that they'll see us. So it is really, really nice up here. You get a 360 view of the river, all the buildings in all of Bangkok. This is, I'd say, a better view than the actual sky bar itself.
Oh, yeah.
But it's beautiful here. It's definitely worth coming. For 1,000 baht, we got 4 people up here. Every time I've ever seen a video on it, and most recently, I can link the video below. Most recently, an exchange student came here, and he's the one that emailed me and told me that you can get up here for 1,000 baht. Normally, you want to come Wednesdays at noon. That's when the nice security guard's working. So. 17.
Wow.
17 seconds
to go all the way down. Wow. Dude.
That's a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Because of all that other shit that's there.
It's so weird that my shoes broken right before I got in the building. It's broken. Bye bye.
Right, and because it's modeled after like a mausoleum, it's too
Sick, dude.
ain't it?
Bye bye.
Well, I conquered one of the things I've always wanted to do in Bangkok. That was probably a pool, actually. That was probably gonna be.
Oh yeah, and then they didn't even finish building the stair here,
That was
but
probably gonna be like a parking garage or something, maybe.
oh, I'm so scared, dude. Joe.
That was fun.
Jimmy accomplished the bucket list in Bangkok. Abandoned hotel, abandoned this, abandoned that. You have done something on your bucket list. How do you feel, Jimmy?
I feel good. I feel like those 2 foreigners across the street are about to try.
I feel the same.
Yeah, but they're trying to make all
Hang on, she wanna buy the coconut milk, the coconut juice.